Greetings and welcome back to a bot that we haven't actually visited in quite some time. The Skyplow Mark II. Humble little thing. Tier 6, pretty much entirely tier 6, except for the skis, which is tier 5, and possibly the plasmas, which may be a higher tier, but more or less, actually tier equivalent. Oh no, actually these are probably tier 7. Okay, maybe not quite tier equivalent then. Also, no, those are tier 6, but still, very humble. Very, very no-nonsense. Little bot does what it needs to do. Remarkably good flyer. Probably my best designed flyer in terms of agility alone. Other statistics probably starts to fail a little bit. But still, in terms of agility, easily one of my best bots. And also, say hello to some of the other dapplings. We have Defcon X3, B. David, and Stu Madsen. Let's let them know that I'm recording. Now, we're going to be just tooling around in a couple of battles today. I may actually start tweaking the Skyplow, but honestly, it's one of those cases where it's so good at what it does, if I change anything, I might make it worse. It'll be general battles, I imagine, although actually, well, no. There's no way we could go to a challenge, not with a full platoon. Alas, one day we will be able to get into challenge matches with a full platoon. But there's nothing that says we might not be in a challenge match with our platoon pulled into one by other challenges. That would actually be quite nice. Now then, we have 3 other plasmas on our team. We have 4 SMGs on both, 2 rails on both, and a medic on both. Interesting setup. Actually, I say interesting, pretty standard, all things considered. I actually think it's probably more common to see 1 rail and 2 medics, but otherwise an even set of SMGs and plasmas. Possibly 2 rails, 2 medics, 3 plasmas, 4 SMGs, or 4 plasmas, 3 SMGs, but a fairly standard, all things considered setup. Now, the Skyplow can just take off like that, which is why I really like this spot. It's incredibly agile. Let's have a look at you. Ooh, that little cube. I like it. I like it indeed. Hello, Defcon. Hello, Stu Madsen. Ooh, I like that. Very brightly coloured. I approve. I approve enormously of your bright colouredness. Wonderful. Oh, and your flags as well. Wonderful again. Now, where are our allies? Ooh, B. David. You've taken a little bit of damage there. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to try and take you out. There we are. Let's try and pop you whilst you're landed. Oh, one of our allies, they're taking a fair chunk of damage. Not really liking to see that, if I'm perfectly honest. That is not going to hit, which is quite the shame. I'm going down. I've lost a part of something. And I'm fixed. Thank you very much. Whee! Let's go this way. Oh, I've been spotted. I don't like that at all. Let's get that plasma copter spotted and keep on the move. Right, the enemy have lost 3. We've lost 3. The enemy are going through there. They're going to come around this corner any moment, aren't they? Bombs away! Also, let's get you pinged. Oh, no, never mind. Maybe we won't. Let's try and just drift down here for now. We'll come up along the enemy, flank them, take them by surprise. It'll be great. We'll be hailed as heroes. What have I lost? I've lost something. I'm fairly certain of it. I'm not sure what I've lost, though. Oh, I've lost one of my plasmas, possibly? Yes, both of the front plasmas, it seems. You know what? We could try and dissuade the enemy. Try and frighten them a little bit. Reverse thrust. Let's just put a little bit of time pressure. We'll capture 1 bar and then move out. Oh, there's someone over yonder. You know what? Since you've let me know where you are, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to shoot you. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Now, you're still there. I know it. Or maybe you're not. I might have actually killed you. Okay. Let's swing back. Defcon is coming up. I'm going to go back to the base. Defcon is on his way. And reverse thrust. One of the best features of this fighter. over all other flies that I have is the reverse thrusters. Oh no! Defcon, you okay? I think Defcon may be being chased. We're just going to hold this position. Try and capture one layer of it. Can you engage your heal beams? There we go. Fantastic. Much appreciated. There's one more enemy. Where was the enemy, though? Shall we take to the skies? We'll get the second point, and then we'll move out. No, no, he's gone. Well, good game, everyone. That was not too bad. I feel that having a little bit of time pressure does tend to cause people to react in not necessarily the best tactical way. Certainly, it will cause a bit of panic, and unless the team is coordinated, then it's 50-50 whether someone is going to decide to just keep on pushing or stay where they are or turn back to go to base. And when that happens, when it's not coordinated, you can lose the components, the synergy that you've got with your teammates that's allowing you to hold a defensive line. If one of them goes away and all of a sudden everything crumbles like a bunch of dominoes falling over. It's quite beautiful when looked at in the right light. Not so great when it's happening to you. And it's happened to me numerous times. I speak from experience. It's a pretty horrific time to be there when all of a sudden your medics turn around or your primary damage dealer just decides, oh no, I better head back to the base. Damn the rest of you. Oh, poor Deathgone. I had to rush build my medic, but it pulled through till the end. Indeed it did. It was very, very good, in fact. Right, let's jump into another battle. Oh, a ranked one. Oh, damn it. I don't get enough ranked battles, and always when I get a ranked battle, I lose. Alas. They may have interpreted that as me saying, oh, let's not go. I'm not going to wait for the next ranked battle. My lord, we'll be here for like 11 minutes. Aha! Fantastic. Ooh, they've got a medic. That's not so great. Right, I'll wait until the 10-minute mark and then I'll say good luck, have fun to everyone, but wait for most of our team to get in there so that that information goes to the whole team. Oh, fantastic. So many people say good luck, have fun these days. I really do like it. Alright, let's get up into the sky. Oops, all over the place there. That was pretty bad takeoff. There we go. And that was it without power. It levels off without power. It just glides if you take the power away, which is actually quite nice. Oh, all you fancy people with your fancy coloured writing. My lord. I make do with just the regular coloured writing. Okay, let's make our way out. Alright. Where are the enemies? I kind of want to just park up here and watch. So I feel if I get too close, I'm going to get killed. And yet, my ally is ahead of me. I feel like I need to try and close the gap between us. Right, reverse thruster. Oh, that's right, just slow down. Oh, okay, SMG copter. That's not good. Just a little bit more. Okay, that copter is going to die if I can. Oh, maybe not. How about there? Bingo! And we've taken out a pretty important part of his bot. About there, I think. Not actually far off, to be fair. Okay, we're just going to punish you for a little while. Unfortunately, he still has a gun. There's not a lot we can do, and he will take me out if I'm not careful. In fact, he's already taken out quite a lot of my thrusters as it is. I need to seek some medical aid. Where are our medics? Right, Defcon. Reverse thrust. Ouch, that hurt. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. Taking off once again. Now, we'll come at them from the other side this time. We did a fair chunk of damage to their SMG copter, but it's still in the game. That medic is the main culprit. We need to take you out. Because every little bit of damage we can do to the medic can't be healed, whereas the damage to anyone else can. And that is an important thing to note. Let's swing around here. There we go. Now, if we're up this high, we should be okay. Remember to ping them, or we're just going to allow them to drop off our radar at the most inopportune moments, and badness will ensue. Fire! A little bit of damage there. Now we've got an SMG right there. That is not going to do enough damage, and he has spied me. I need to be on the move, and I need him not to get a bead. Ooh, a nice little hit there, actually. Pretty impressed with that. Level 87. Very nice. Okay, we're going back now. Going to try and drop a little bit more damage. Damn, that wasn't the medic. Okay. Ooh, bad times. They've got a bead on me. They are probably not going to let me get away with this. Never mind. They are... Oh, no. No, they've taken off one of my thrusters. I'm hobbled. Trying to get back around. Need to not climb too aggressively, otherwise they'll see me and they'll take me out. My shield's coming back online. Need to get around there to my medic. Well, the medics are moving forward, which is a little bit dangerous. This is dodgy. This is very dodgy. Right, we're gonna just take a dive and reverse thrust. Ooh, bad place to be reverse thrusting. Okay, 100% health. Back to the skies. I love how agile this bot is. How quickly it can turn. Right, let's get up a little bit higher. Allow them to focus on the people on the ground whilst we just swing overhead and unleash a volley. There we go. Taking down one shield, but not much more than that. Again, not much more. Bad times, bad times. Bad. I think I got a kill. The medic is down, but so many of us as well. Never mind, one of the SMGs is down. Ooh, pull up quickly. Ooh, nice climb. And it looks like they may have been declawed. Let's move in for a kill. Bingo. Damaged one shield, taking it offline, I believe. We're going to need to fire just a little bit forward of the enemy here. There we go. And again. Right, it is game overview. You're slowing down. No, I missed completely there. Hello. Well done. That was a good game. Very good game. That was a hard win, honestly. That medic did very well for themselves. I imagine they will still have gotten a decent reward for that. Tier handicap bonus 2. So for that, we got 20,674 RP and 16 tier 6 attack points. Not a terrible victory. It is a far cry from the crazy amounts of RP and attack points we're getting in tier 10. You really do start to feel it when you down tier from tier 10. Just how much progress you miss out on by playing in the lower tiers. But it's still so much fun, damn it. It was nicely done. I agree. Let's go again. See if we can keep getting these victories. Now, average wait time we've already passed, but then again, not everyone is in queue yet. There are 27 bots waiting to go and 16 challenges. Now, I do believe that with the challenges, you have basically a passive timer. Once you've been in a challenge as one of the regular low tiers, that is, it has to, a certain amount of time has to pass before you can get pulled into another challenge. Or possibly it'll be a certain number of games that will pass. I can't recall which. Now, in this one, we've got 3 rails on each side, 1 medic on each side. We have got 2 SMGs on each side and 5 plasmas on each side. The rails are a particular concern for me, because I can only imagine that that is going to ruin me. So I need to be on the move at all times. We're going to head up this way, I think. We'll move along the cliff face, try and get behind the enemy, and then take them out if we get the opportunity to. Now, everything comes down to being undetected for as long as possible, so we aren't even going to be close to the edge over there. We'll just continue down here, and then once we're in a good position, perhaps we can spot a lot of the enemy, without them ever knowing that we were there. We may get some spotting bonuses as a result. Wow, one of the enemies already at our base. Craziness. Madness, in fact. Sneox01, probably going for those early scouting bonuses. Well done them. There's one. It's a small little thing. And we've got a rail sniper down here that we don't like. We'll do a little bit of damage to you if we're able. And but there. Okay, we've got a plasma hover here. Place that bombardment there. Get as many of these spotted as we can. For nothing else, we get a bonus. And I don't really want to be here anymore because they are going to have a beat on me. There we go. Got a kill. Swinging around. I've taken a little bit of damage. Thank you very much for enhancing my craft. And where are you going? Are you going down? Yes, you are. That might hit. No, it was a little bit too late on the draw there. No, thank you, Plasma Hover. I appreciate the thought of a gift, but I'd prefer something better next time. Something that doesn't involve killing me. If I have a choice. I might not. But if I do, then that is my choice. Let's try and catch you. No, that was pretty much a blind shot there. About there? Nope, still not. How about you? Let's try and take you out. There we go. And we've done a huge amount of damage in one go. And he's gone. Fantastic. Where are the rest of the enemy? There's going to be someone. Oh, it's someone over there. Not a good shot. We were a little bit short. About there. Okay, we've clipped the rear of that bot. And fire away. Fantastic. 3 kills. Good game, everyone. Honestly, just a few more seconds, Free Gem. That's all I ask for. Just about 2 seconds more, just so I can type GG. That's all I want. 9,904 RP earned 26 tier 6 tech points. We got 3 kills, 2 assists, and 5 scouts. That actually felt quite nice, scouting around behind using this bot. Its mobility and agility are remarkably useful in just getting those early scout bonuses. Right, we'll see if we can get another battle. This will probably be one of the last battles, if not the last, depending on how long it takes us to get into it and how long the battle itself takes. Right, Defcon, I forgot to change my name from when I was a railgunner. It's okay. A little bit of misinformation never hurt anyone. Well, actually it did. It hurt the enemy, and that's why we like it. B. David, too bad my T6 bot is like one of my worst bots. No, I'm sorry. But we did seem to have quite a few people in the Dappling chat room who had very low tier bots. So I try to include as many people as I can. Usually what I do is I'll ask who's up for platooning and what tier of bots do they have available. And then based on the replies, and I try to pick people who haven't been in a platoon with me before, if I can. We'll all jump. I'll select the tier of bot and then ask again who wants to join with this specific tier. So again, people can kind of weigh up whether they really want to use that tier, because they may have the bot, but realistically they were hoping for another one. The idea is that after the episode, I'll change platoon entirely, possibly new tier, maybe the same tier, depends really on who's still looking for a game. Though we've been waiting for an awfully long time. There are 82 people waiting in tier 6. That seems a little bit worrisome. Though our queue position is going down nice and fast, so that shouldn't be too... Well, actually, it's stopped at 19 now. And what are they saying? Had to rush build mine. But it's doing better than expected. Well, it's actually quite hard to do badly with a medic. I've heard a couple of people saying that medics are bad for getting tech points. In my opinion, medics are one of the best classes to get tech points because you're almost guaranteed assists. And while, yes, you'll get more tech points for a kill, when you're more or less guaranteed to get assists, then you're guaranteed to get tech points. And that's the way I usually look at it. And you can still kill with a medic, it's just not as easy to do. But it looks like our queue position is actually going up, not going down. This is... This may be a problem with this, I think. I'm going to pause the recording here, and I shall bring you back when we actually have a battle. And welcome back. That took about 4 minutes for us to get into a battle. The servers were up to about 200 people waiting for T6 when we finally got our game. My lord, let's make this a good one, because there's every possibility we will not be getting into a second game after this one. So let's head... You know what? I feel the enemy flyers will more often than not go for this side. So I'm going to head in this direction over here. That worked out for me last time. And once again, I'm going to try to avoid being detected for as long as possible until I'm right around behind the enemy. And then I will start spotting and possibly shelling any stragglers that I can find. Ooh, someone is up here. Okay. And about there, maybe. That is a little ways out. And about there. I really shouldn't be back here anymore. This is a bad place to be, considering there is an interceptor here. Okay, so that tactic is not going to work for us this time round. However, what might work is to swoop down and kill you. And back again. Straight up, loop-de-loop this time. And fire. There we go. Oh, I love the fact that this bot can actually do that. And once again, shall we finish you off? I think we should put you out of your misery. And then get out of here before I get railed to smithereens. Oh no. Reverse thrusters, don't go over the edge. No, back. That's right. Back this way. Yes. Reverse thrusters. Take that, railgunners. You can't kill me. Right. Well, actually, they easily could. They just failed to on this one specific occasion. Right, let's try and aim. We need to tip. Ooh, reverse. I need to try and get to DEFCON. I got any maneuvering thrusters that can tip me in that direction. No, that's fine. Maybe reverse thrusters then? Reverse thrusters would do. No, don't go down. Don't go down. Trying to wiggle myself towards the medic on our team. The wiggles. They are real. Haha! This is what kind... Well, no, kind of what... No, it's really not what I wanted. Actually, this is pretty much exactly what I didn't want to happen. Wait. Haha, yeah. Oh, maybe. Yeah, yes. Reverse. Come on. Fight against that gravity. Filthy gravity trying to keep us down. No. Let's go back to the skies. Oh, wait, we're going back the wrong way. I kind of liked that we were facing that way before. That's right, that's better. Oh, okay, well, you know what? Good game, everyone. I spent it in a ditch. Got one kill at least. We'll see if we can get one more game. But if we can't, then that's going to have to be the end of it. Now, let's see. Are the servers better? Yes, they're back to normal. 35. Okay. We might be able to get one more game. But this will be the last game of this episode. That was a good one, Pete David. It was the worst one that I've played in this episode, as it happens. But I'm glad that it went well for others. Now, I'm not going to bother typing there because we're so close to the average wait time that there's every possibility we'll get pulled into a match. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Right. I say we might get a game going, but it's actually waiting for Platoon. I thought I said let's try it one more time. There we go. Fantastic. Now we might actually get somewhere. I really should pay attention to that kind of information. It's there for a reason. Oh my good lord, this is actually quite nasty. Extra O's for emphasis. It's not doomed, it's doomed! Still, we'll give it our best shot. I'm going to try and cut a path straight across. Right, good luck, have fun all. Right, up, turn. Yes, this away as quickly as we can. Try not to be spotted. And up. And turn. And we'll head up between, well, to the left of that outcropping of rock. And then we should be good. Whoop. And down again. Okay. Now then, if we're lucky and the enemy haven't chosen to come along this side as well, then we might get some early spotting done. Are there any other flyers with me? No. Okay. That's fine. Let's try and be very stealthy here. Okay, we've got a huge amount of our allies coming up this flank. Where are the enemies? I can't hear them. There's one down there. Few enemies around here. Try and take you out if we can. In fact, he's already gone. And he's AFK. I'm not going to kill an AFK guy. Refuse. And what about you? Bingo. Done a fair bit of damage to their rear combatants. Ooh, someone up there. Get back down. There we go. I appear to have intimidated him. I would really love it if I could shoot you. Oh. I don't think I'm going to get the chance. Let's drop some shells over there whilst trying to avoid being railed by anyone, because that would be pretty tragic. Now, if that enemy flyer was worth his salt, he'd be spotting me to try and let his allies know where I am and thus where to shoot. But he's just letting me have open season on his allies. I mean, I can't fault him. I'm pretty happy with this. There we go. Someone down there. Oh, drat. And let's finish you off. He's gone. Oops. I could see that coming. Damn it. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, okay. This is not good because we're more or less stuck right now. I don't want to go down. Oh, there we are. Okay, this is going to be hard to recover from, but it's not entirely impossible thanks to our forward pitch thrusters. So we're just going to keep pulling the nose up. Have we got a medic on our team? No, we do not. Our medic is gone. Hello. No. Bad plasma. Bad. Ugh. I should have spotted him, actually, come to think of it. Let's try and pull back. Oh, it's pretty hard to turn up at this point. Hello. Let's try our best. Swing up. No. Nope. Absolutely not going to happen, apparently. Okay. Well, that's fine. I understand. Fire! Haha! Got you. Oh dear. I'm going to be in one spot for long enough. And we win. Good game, everyone. Ah, I typed FG. And in the time I was trying to delete, I couldn't say good game. Well, that was not actually a bad battle. I got 6 assists and 4 scouts. Wow, that's actually not too bad. 10,142. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. I'm still in 3rd position in Tier 6, however. But that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed a quick revisit to the Skyplow. It may not be a very high tier, bless it, but it's remarkably fun to play. Largely because it's remarkably agile. And you know what? Playing this again, it's kind of restored my faith in flyers. For the longest time, I've just been kind of thinking, no, flyers, they're not any good. I don't really want to play with flyers. They're just going to cause issues. Rails are going to snipe them all the time. But actually, it seems that they may actually be able to hold their own. Perhaps we will see a redesign of the Firestorm in the very near future. Perhaps to something a little smaller, a little bit more agile, less weapons, but much more maneuverable. We'll have to see. But that is it from me. So, I hope you've enjoyed. And I hope you will be joining us for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.